Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Minnesota Vikings. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from U.S. Bank Stadium. And he is stopped at 25 to drive. Will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now here's Aaron Jones. And this will wind up a Vikings first down as the tackle is made right at the 36.
It's a gain of 11. And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Again, it's Jones. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 45-yard line.
To throw is McCarthy. That's to the tight end, Gavin Bartholomew. And they'll... Pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
A 5-yard gain on
this play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
Here's first and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He keeps it himself. And nice work there. He'll go into a slide. Gain about 7.
It's a gain of 7.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work as the defender bodied his man up, wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And 3 yards to go.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. He's got a man. That's Felton. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On first down, here's McCarthy. Exiting the pocket right. Now he'll run. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
On second down, here's McCarthy. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Out-breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, You're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, Shaq. Go.
Play action now, it's McCarthy. That'll be picked up by the Eagles. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. They finally get a chance to go on offense with a 1st and 10. On play action, Hurts. Open man downfield is Brown. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. To the 20. And he will go all the way. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead.
Vikings, nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Price now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Here's McCarthy. Here comes the screen to Jones. Across midfield, shot out of a cannon. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 72 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Couldn't take the chance. He's going to return it from the goal line. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. Out to his right. Now he'll run it. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 4.
Second and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Coverage right there. And it's knocked away. Incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time.
Brings up
Third down coming up.
4.
That's taken in by Dotson. Now inside the 25. And he will score. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Eagles. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Here's Elliott for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Eagles will move out to a 14-7 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Price now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
On the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7 at the 32-yard line.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. Second and 7. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On play action, here's McCarthy. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Incomplete.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 24 yards. And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. He'll go right back to Jefferson. They connect again. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
More yards. That's another Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They run straight ahead with Jones. Not much happening there, just a short gain. It is 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. This one caught at the 4. And he will get into the end zone. Todd Felton. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Here comes Will Shipley on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. The open receiver is Dotson. And he'll be forced out of bounds a yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on 1st down.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
On the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he is out of bounds. A pickup there of 28 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass falls incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Trim. On Silver, ready?
To the air again. Hurts. A ball deep for the end zone. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Will Riker to kick off for the Vikings.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Here is Shipley on the return. And they'll force him out of bounds right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And that is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it's going to bring up a third down.
63, 63.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got this one complete to Goddard. A big one there on third down, good for 26 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
Second down throw for Hurts. That's taken in right side by Goddard. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond the line of scrimmage. That's all they needed to pick up the first down.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
And he'll take this one in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott on now for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Eagles have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. A pair of first downs gives them first and 10 up at the 40. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
On first down, here's McCarthy. There's Jefferson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the Eagles' 45-yard line.
On second down, here's McCarthy. The throw on the run is complete. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Throwing again is McCarthy. To the left side here. Caught by Addison. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and the first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. That's to the outside, and he's got Jefferson. And he's into the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Reichard good with the extra point. The Vikings will even their score. It's now 21 all. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. Here comes Will Shipley from his end zone. Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return.
At their own 19-yard line.
It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
When you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation, and instead he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 16-yard pickup on that one. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
First and 10 at the
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake. Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. This is intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Jones now on 1st and 10. Past midfield to the 45. And they finally take him down, but not before he gets to the Eagles' 30-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll go back to Jones on 1st down. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He was brought down by Sidney Brown. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Eagles' 24-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's 2nd down and 3. They'll drop to throw. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And he's going to get belted at the end, but he keeps possession of the football. Setting up 1st and goal.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They are trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here?
And he will get into the end zone. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Minnesota. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings go up by 7, 28-21. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Here is Shipley on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. They still have all 3 timeouts. And here we go with 1st and 10. On play action, Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And that is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Now Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He'll let this go for Goddard. That's hard. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3. Now, 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Philadelphia.
Here goes Hurts on the design run. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. To throw is Hurts. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. It's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for 2, but me, my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it 2-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense can just... simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation, take a couple knees, get on with the win.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
To a knee goes McCarthy. And that should about wrap this one up.